Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes, and I've got some shocking news. This was actually pointed out to me by Nick Buckley, who contacted me about the story, which is in the Daily Record. I'm looking at it now. It's the lead story in the Daily Record, or at least it is at this moment. And it's about a good friend of mine and a good friend of many people who watch my videos. Also subscribe to this other channel, a channel by Craig Houston, man who sort of takes deep involvement in Scottish politics. He is, of course, a Glaswegian himself. Lovely guy, met him. We communicate a lot, and he does sort of very similar videos to my own. Now, Nick Buckley actually contacted me, or didn't contact me. We were on a WhatsApp group. He put this story out and I hadn't noticed it. So I went straight into the Daily Record and lo and behold, there's this story. And I think it's important that we are all aware. Craig did a story about a woman called Soraya Sadiq. I'm not going to go into the details of that story. I don't want to give the authorities any more reason to come after me. But he did this story about her and things she had said. And then it's been revealed that Craig now has had a knock at the door, a visit from the police. The goon squad have been out, the Gestapo have been out, and they've arrested him. And now he's being charged for telling truths, it seems. Now, who commented on this? Who complained? The police don't sit there and watch YouTube videos all day. They haven't got the time because there's 1 million hours a minute uploaded to YouTube. But they would have acted on the report by someone. Now, you know yourself, if you went and said to the police, oh, somebody said something, they ain't going to do too much. So whoever has reported Craig has got to be someone with a bit of power. Now, we know from watching, those of us who watch Craig, we know exactly how careful he is in what he says. And there's no way he said anything about her that could be assigned as being incitement or anything, for example. But she subsequently had some trolling online because of her own comments. Not by Craig. Not by Craig at all, but by other people. And so the powers that be have decided, oh, it must be his video because he's highlighted what she said. Her words. He's dared to say to people, this is what she said. And so he's the one that gets the visit in the wee small hours. I don't know what time. But, you know, it could be late in the evening, it could be in the afternoon. I don't know. I don't know when it was. I haven't actually spoken to Craig as yet, but I'm going to. But he has been arrested and charged. And he's likely to face a court hearing in the near future, whenever it shall be. Now, apparently there's been abuse labelled at her. This is in the same week, of course, that Nigel Farage is up there. But I noticed they're not arresting Nigel Farage for the comments he's making about exactly the same thing. Because they daren't. They daren't touch. Nigel's untouchable. My God, it would be so obvious if they went after Nigel. No, so they're just going after, you know, the normies, me, Craig. People who actually express their own opinion and don't express what necessarily the government want you to express. You know, even if what you're saying is true, truth is not a defence, apparently. Oh, it might be true, but it's an inconvenient truth. It's not the right truth. It's not the truth we want people to hear. And so now he's been arrested and charged. The official line from the police is a 52-year-old man has been arrested and charged following a report of an online communication offence, presumably the offence of telling the truth. A Glasgow Labour spokesperson said, we understand the content of these videos is under police investigation and an individual is being charged. Now, if he said something, which he hasn't, because I've seen the video, that was insightful, it was certainly insightful. I meant inciting, or it was racist, or it was obnoxious, I would have known, and it wasn't. What they're doing is they're using his video to say that he incited others to, you know, give her abuse. But he didn't incite anyone. And of course, I will say to him, and I have said, not guilty all the way, mate, and never admit to nothing. And he did not set out to incite anyone. We were all very careful. Let me tell you, since my arrest, YouTubers, and not just Craig, you've got Andy the Gabby Cabby's mentioned it. Paz49 has mentioned it. Preston's mentioned it. Nick Buckley's mentioned it. Others. They're all ultra careful on what they say and how they say it. And let me tell you, so am I. But apparently, you're not allowed to there's certain groups just say that you're not allowed to talk about at all. Now, you'd think politicians should be fair game. And the things that politicians say should certainly be fair game. But apparently, only politicians from certain backgrounds are okay to attack. Others, not so much. You can make your mind up if you believe that or not. We do live, as we know, in a two-tier state. Certain people are above the law and some aren't. We know this. We see this all the time. So the very fact that the irony, of course, the police who arrested him are now saying, "Oh, well, we're not going to release the ethnicities of people who commit crimes." No, but you're going to arrest people based on the ethnicities of those people who complain. What a two-tier system we live in. Still, police deserve all the contempt they earn, don't they? Good luck to Craig. Don't as I say, keep pleading not guilty, mate. I'd offer a character reference, but I don't think I'm in a position to do that just yet. Anyway, thanks very much. Goodbye.